My name's Ray Hill. I'm a builder. At the moment I'm painting pictures.
How long have you been painting, Ray?
Since I was 17.
And how old are you now?
A lot older than 17.
So you've got a wealth of experience and knowledge behind you.
I have, yes.
Would you say that you've been schooled or taught in any particular fashion?
Not really. I've attended Casey Seeley's workshop and I've read Casey Seeley's How to Paint book, and I'm a friend of Casey Seeley's, so what else do you need?
So how would you describe your style?
Not very good. No, the style is impressionistic. The whole idea of it is to get as much down as fast as you can and capture what you see before the light changes.
Painting plein air on location, what benefit do you have, or what benefits do you get out of painting plein air?
Well, heaps of benefits, mainly the fact that you're out in the bush or out on location painting, and where you're painting is normally, it'll be either a sunny day or a beautiful day like today, about 23 degrees. You get all the other things happening like the corellas and birds around you, and yeah, it's just a great spot to be. And because the light is changing so rapidly, you're forced to paint very, very quickly and very loosely, and this tends to bring out a fresher, more loose type of painting, which is more of an example of what.
And of the modern masters, who would you describe as being an influence in your work, if any?
Jackson Pollock? No, I appreciate Jackson Pollock's work, even though he does very much abstracted work. I appreciate his painting because he actually had to invent paints to be able to create the images and the paintings he achieved by creating these polymers. And before he came along, most of the paint was oil paint and heavy lead based. So he came along and was using a chemist to help him with the synthetic paints. So I can appreciate that. But modern day, I love Buckmaster. I've got a Buckmaster hanging on my wall at home. That's inspirational stuff for me because he really struggled to achieve what he did. At one stage, he even had to, during the Depression, he had to sell his car so he could keep painting to get enough money to continue on. And so, but he was always true to his art. He kept on painting and painting, so he didn't drop back into doing some other form of work. And then other people that have, I love the work of a bloke by the name of Stanhope Forbes, who was a Tom and painted quite some time ago, turn of the century, or even before then, and he painted the fishing villages and places like that in England, and he just had a way of getting a group of people together, and it might be the fishmonger's wife and talking to a couple of other fishmongers or whatever. Just a unique style, and the way he was able to bring out the people, it's just like you were there with them. So I appreciate what he did.
Being a member of the Australian Plein Air Artists Group means a lot to a lot of different people, but where we've been and where we're going sometimes can be completely two different things. Where do you see the group heading in the near future?
Well, we'll continue on having our paint outs, like having our trips away. Like we've got the next trip that we've got on the books is to head back out to the Flinders Ranges and paint out there. We have also one at North Head through Manly. There we've got that organised for to actually do the same as what we've done here in Forbes, in Dubbo, where we have a exhibition. We paint, have the exhibition, hopefully sell some works, and continue on from there. This will only get stronger. I can see the group growing stronger as we get more publicity. So hopefully the landline venture will bring more interest to what we do. I think that the interest there, once people see what you can do and what we are doing as far as painting Australia, it's a beautiful country, let's look after it, painting the rivers, or beach scenes, whatever we paint. The whole thing is probably primarily why we're doing it, it's just to the enjoyment of painting and being out there in the bush and making a living out of it. But the other thing is too getting the message across to people what a beautiful country it is. Let's help keep it as it is instead of chopping down all the red gums and for firewood and some of the crazy things that have happened in the past. But with the group, as far as the next venture I can see in the next couple of years, will be travelling overseas together. Some of us have already done that, but as a group heading over, I'd like nothing more than to be in Tuscany or somewhere like that with 10 of the blokes sitting in a bar in Lucingiano. I reckon it'd be a real hoot. But, so those sort of things, as we sell more, and the younger members in the group, like Marty and Russell, are starting to come ahead now, and they're starting to learn from, well, Casey's probably our mentor that doesn't hesitate to show you a few tricks, and you learn off. I learned a bit off Doug Seeley this trip, and Doug's full of information. He's been painting for years, and he just knows what's right and what will work in a painting. He's been doing it for so long, so we learn from him. We learned from Stevie Hoisted how to fix up our solar panel to make our fridge work, so we've got cold beer of a night time. But no, so we learn from each other in a lot of ways like that. And most people in the group are happy to hook in and help out and participate, and if they see a job that needs to be done around the camp, they do it and take the pressure off the cooks, mum and dad. So yeah, but no, where the group is headed it's only going to get bigger and better, and have a lot more fun.